to Back Cave Radio. They was popping. They won an award.
They was popping.
They was popping, so I started to get interest. You know, so I didn't even know y'all did radio.
Right.
What the hell was going on? So I had to get involved. So from there, you know, I started to get familiar with 91.7 FM, and I said, you know what? Let's get out of here.
Right.
You know, let's go to the majors.
Let's upgrade.
Let's upgrade. Let's just do that. You know.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say, they already tried. You know, somebody already tried to get us over here. Somebody tried to get us. I said, well, that's a lot of somebody.
Right.
And I'm sure they're notable somebodies. But it wasn't personal. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let's go. Called up Radio 1. You know, we made some meetings happen. It took a couple of months. And next thing you knew, Back Cave Radio was from 91.7 FM, 100.3 The Beat. That's what I do for careers, though. All of them.
Well, listen, while we on that, tell us about when you was on 100.3 The Beat. What was you what is it that you was actually doing? What was your personality? What did you bring to that show?
Purple is always behind the scenes.
Always behind the
scenes. It's just recently that you see me and I got a show and you hear. Usually I'm behind the scenes. You know, I've been behind the scenes with Young Chris for a long time. And
Shout out Young Chris, Young Gun.
And Neve for a long time. You know, this Purple has been behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Every artist that I work with and managed, because I came from a management background, has been a signed artist, has had a deal, and or has had placements and get deal money. I do get royalties, by the way. So, you know.
No, that's right.
So that's really, you know, how it all came about.
Okay. All right. Well, now listen here. So how long have you been doing radio? How long have you been involved with it?
Well, and I actually didn't answer your question because at 100.3 The Beat, I really came up as a management role, you know, just trying to manage the show, you know, trying to taking them from, you know, Back Cave 91.7, taking them to 100.3 The Beat, and then, you know, beyond. That was what my goal was.
Right.
You know, so my role there was basically, you know, just make sure the business is right.
Boss.
You know, lady. That's what I thought I said. So Funk was on air. Rob was on air at the time. Donna D, you know, DJ Mouse Cheese was the DJ. They're the on-air personnel. I was just there, making it happen.
Okay, well, let me ask you this real quick. Let me take it here for a minute. Well, first, let me ask you this. A Moment with Purple. Tell us a little bit about that. Right.
So I came from behind scenes. So and I started doing. Actually, once we took Back Cave Radio from Drexel, 91.7 FM, 200.3 The Beat, there was an opening there. So Funk, you know, decided, of course, we want to keep it moving there. We're going to have more than one show. It's going to be Back Cave Radio and be another show.
Right.
So we put our heads together and we came up with another show called Decade Radio. You know, I was the host, myself, J.I., the Hook King, and Wiz Gans, who was from Red Squad. So we put us all together. J.I.'s a funny guy, you know, Wiz the hip-hop, and Purple with the hip-hop behind the scenes, you know, not just hip-hop, by the way. But, you know, and we met, and we had a great show. We had a 14-month run. Yes, 14-month run.
Right.
We took that slide and made it big, even big. We kept it going. We have now we got Back Cave Radio 100.3 B on Saturdays, and now we got the Cave Radio 91.7 FM on Wednesdays. So they had not just one underground hip hop, we had two.
Wow.
You know, so that's how
major.
We started it there.
Philadelphia, Purple Queen. You dig me? I love that. Okay, so now, you got some things in the working.
Yes. Right. A Moment with Purple. We didn't finish.
Right.
So how it came to A Moment with Purple. Okay, so then, unfortunately, and I am writing a book. And it is a tell-all. All right, and in that mix of fun and excitement and living every moment, you know, doing radio and meeting the people and doing what we had to do as Back Cave Radio, you know, we had some bumping of heads and some clashing going on somewhere along the lines, and the radio station ended up, on a bigger scale, the radio station ended up having to change it up.
Okay.
You know, so they knew that they had the pendulum was coming and swinging, you know, the stations were losing personalities left and right, and you know they're changing from 100.3 The Beat to 107.9, and a bunch of us are not making the cut.
Right.
So 100.3 The Beat and Back Cave Radio severed ties. 100.3 The Beat became 107.9,
right,
and Back Cave Radio came back to 91.7 FM on Wednesdays. So went to Cave Radio.
Okay.
Come on.
Well,
so I wasn't completely happy with that. I mean, of course, everything went back to the way it was, so that means I was out of a show being on the air. And since I wanted to be on the air, I decided to get myself a show and be on the air. I had more than enough air checks to get it done. We had the right tools, the right resources, and the knowing power of the business and the game. And then we had the Cave. We had, in the mix of that, we added more shows, on different days. So we added Backgate 2.0 show, and we added, through this time frame, we also, that came on later. And then we did have Commission Radio as well. The other show came about. But while that was going on, then we had another show, Backgate 2.0. And so I said, let's make this 3. I got a little greedy. And I said, let's take 3 shows. Why not?
Right.
On the FM dial, you can hear from here up to Jersey.
Right.
A full range, Power 99, 107.9, and 91.7 FM. So anyway, long story short, I got my own show, so made it edit, but I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do hip-hop, just straight hip-hop, because now we have 2 shows that already did that. So I wanted to switch it up, and I brought the underground R&B element, because that's really I manage more underground, more R&B artists than I manage rappers.
Okay.
So, coming from having signed, legendary artists, such as Tommy from No Question, who were signed to Warner Brothers and Philly International, such as Anisha, the songstress, who, have records with Timberland, Nelly Furtado, Beanie Siegel, name them. We got that publishing royalty. Besides all that, I decided, hey, I gotta represent my own. I need to be able to play my own records. Oh, matter of fact, okay, so Kev he played with a couple of my artists before, but it's not regular rotation, I said, okay, they're not playing my artists over at 107.9, they're not playing my artists on Power 99, I can't really play my artists on my own 91.7 because underground hip-hop.
Right.
I need to play my artists' music. It's not getting played, I play my own artists' their music, so I get my own radio show, and I play my shit.
Right.
Can you say shit?
Yes, you can.
I'll play my shit on the radio. So that's really what drove me to get the More Purple underground hip-hop and R&B, underground R&B, my side in hip-hop. I blend because I got to represent for the hood and, rappers. They love me, so I love them, and I need to keep them, happy as well.
Right.
So you got a moment with Purple. Good times, good talk, good music. And so then I decided, hey, I also want to add politics because, I run with the Blackwells and they run the city, have for a long time, and their name politically means a lot. And, I have like the Vanessa Browns from the 190th District who, rock out with me, and the Tony Paytons, and, soon to be the Mary Nutters. He just doesn't know that he loves me as much as he does. He doesn't know yet, but he does.
You about to find out.
You about to find out.
You want to learn today.
You want to learn today. So I decided, I need to do politics. You cannot do politics on 91.7 FM, so it's time for me to make a shift. And bang, we land on 88.1 FM.